Alright, welcome to another edition of Test Freaks Unboxing. Today we've got a special treat. Just be forewarned, this is going to be a long video. I've got an entire system with accessories. Smooth Creations has sent me over the LanShark. Custom painted case, chassis, custom painted mouse, and everything else. And with it, it's packaged extremely well. Obviously I popped it open just to check, but the Smooth Creations LanShark case is actually in this protective wooden crate that they put here. So what I'm going to end up doing shortly is cutting the video, taking all the screws out and all that, and then we'll continue filming after that. I sure don't think you guys want to watch me taking screws out. That'll be so much fun, I know. Alright, first off here we got the G5. This is the new one. This is the G5 RAV2. It's custom painted, Smooth Creations. We'll take some pictures of that for you. Get some still pics for that, of that. Inside we've got a nice little utility box, metal utility box. Locking, and we got a couple keys here. It's covered with protective wrap. It's hand painted, Smooth Creations logos on it. It's very glossy, as you can see. Inside, too bad I locked it already. You grab a key here. Okay. Inside we've got books, CDs, and stuff like that relating to the system. Got the power cable. Got a actual floppy disk. We got a Tegan BZ series power supply. Got a Lamparty Junior DFI P45 user manual, and we get the DFI Auto Boost system installation guide. We've got a pack of discs as well that goes with this. Far Cry 2, and these are all the LanShark Smooth Creations system recovery discs that they sent me along with it. This is the DFI Lamparty disc, and we've got Nero 7 Essentials that was bundled with it as well. Okay, down here on the side we've got the Logitech G15. This is also a custom painted keyboard. I haven't opened it yet, but I'll get that open later and we'll check it out some more. As you can see, Smooth Creations really packaged everything very nicely. Too bad I can't do this with one hand. Yeah, okay. Let's try that. Obviously, it's, the Logitech keyboard, so it comes with the Logitech stuff. Bear with me here. This is like let's try and get this through here. There we go. Alright. Keyboard. This is painted as well, so they've got it wrapped up in protective cloth wrapping for us, or for you actually. This is how you would get it if you ordered their system. And let's see. And there it is. I get a back shot here. Okay. Yep, there it is there. As you can see, it's painted as well to match the case, which we'll see shortly once I get to it. And the palm rest that we saw too, which I can't open right now, but I'll have some still pictures of it, which it's also custom painted as well to match the keyboard itself. Alright, anyway, this is the system here. Let me take the screws out and let me get it set up, and I'll continue this video. Okay, we're back. I've got it unpacked. That's the Smooth Creations LanShark. We are unpacked, ready to go. This is a full full plexi case. Sorry about that, a little tongue twisted. It's thick plexi, as you can see. We can see it's a Tegan 700 watt power supply. I haven't taken the side off at all, so the padding is still in here for during shipping. We see a coolit, CPU cooler in there. There is some sort of ATI Radeon card. Not sure exactly what it is. I guess we'll find out. We see 4 sticks of RAM in there. As you can see, it's a flame themed paint job, and it's very nice. One thing struck me interesting about this case was normally you mount the CPU coolers on the back, but this one is mounted front-wise, so it's pulling the air in that way across and keeping it cool through the radiator. But here's the front. You see it's got a DVD-RW with light scribe. The LanShark logo here, Smooth Creations. It's got a power button. I don't see a reset button anywhere. Now, as I said, this is all plexi. This is all cut out nicely. And the paint, it's painted very nice. And it's got rubber feet on the bottom. On the back, we've got our I/O shield. Down here we've got our PCI slots. It's a dual slot card. We've got additional USB ports down here as well. And we can see the ventilation. It's cut into here to make sure your case stays nice and cool, your system. Here's the back of the power supply. Even the inside, you see, it is painted orange to match. And we've got here the hard drive cage, hard drive and optical drive cage. It's also painted orange to match as well. Got a hard drive back up in there. Let me get the side off here and we'll continue. See if I can grab the other side real quick. There's not much different on the other side. But there it is. We can see the Tegan power supply there. And back of the motherboard. You can see the motherboard, the tray was actually painted as well. Look at the Smooth Creations logo down here. Lots of silver screws holding it all together. But it only takes the 1, 2, 3, 4 to remove the side panel. Let me get that off and we'll continue filming again. Okay, back again here with the Smooth Creations LanShark. Here's the side panel. As you can see, it's painted very nicely with the flame motif. Here's the back side with the little Smooth Creations logo. And it's done with the paint is on the inside actually. So it gives it an almost three-dimensional effect. If you look at it at an angle, the Smooth Creations logo actually kind of looks like it hovers. It's very, very nicely done. I don't know, maybe the paint is on this side. Sorry about that. I guess the paint is on the outside. It's just hard to tell with this plastic, with the clear plexi. Sorry about that. So yes, the paint is on the outside, actually. Okay. Anyway. Let's get in here to the system. Okay, we've got our padding here. Let's pull this out, see if we can get a better look in here. See if I turn my light off. Does it make a difference? It makes it worse. Okay. Anyway, we know this is a DFI Lamportic Jr. P45 board. I'm not sure what CPU's in here. I didn't get a whole specs thing about it. I just unpacked this. I haven't turned it on or anything like that. So I'm not sure. Here's the padding, another piece of padding. And we've got another piece of padding over here, holding everything in place while shipping. As you can see, they did a very nice wiring job. Everything's all attached back here. We got our fan, one of our fans here. got cables, SATA. Looks like a reset cable. We've got our PCIe cables for the video card. Going here. They're nice and sleeved. I'm assuming that the Tegan comes that way as well. We've got all the other power cables here. They're attached to the back. They're zip tied up very nicely. Keep them out of the way. We've got G-Skill RAM. I'm not positive what it is. As I said, I didn't turn it on. The power supply, yeah. The hard drive is up here. Not exactly positive what that is either. I'm gonna have to turn it on, and I'm gonna have to find out all the specs for you. But you know, this is a true unboxing, and this is how it works. It was kind of a surprise, spur of the moment deal that Smooth Creations sent this on over to us. So we're gonna have to check it out. Video card. Okay, here it is. Don't know what brand it is, but it says HD 4870 512 meg, DDR5, PCIe dual, DVI, TVO, something like that. So I'm not sure what brand it is. Can I get underneath? No, I can't see. Wait. Let's kick it back a little bit. It's a Sapphire. That's what it is. It's a Sapphire HD 4870. Okay, solved that problem, huh? 512 meg. So this isn't the top of the line card. You know, I recently reviewed the Diamond Radeon 1 gig card, so I'm curious to see how this one performs, how 512 compares to the 1 gig. But here's the tour here. I would take off the other panel, but there's really not much to see from the other side. Here's our wiring again. Here's our coolant. It's nice and painted too. Smooth Creations logo. We got the flame design on it too. If we can get up in here. All the wiring is very nicely done. It's nice cable management they've got going here to keep everything out of the way and to have good airflow in the case to keep everything nice and cool. We can see here this is the USB, the extra USB ports. We've already got them hooked up for us, of course, as we would expect, right? But the front fan goes to the motherboard header. We've got a couple extra connectors hanging down here. This is a Crossfire motherboard, but obviously it's not a Crossfire system. The RAM, I can't read the specs label in there. Okay, so I guess we'll find out. It looks like it could be a Raptor, maybe not. Not sure. Alright, I guess that's about it. Guess I'm gonna have to get into it and check it out. Fire it up and see what happens. But here's the Smooth Creations LanShark. I'll get some full specs for you once I get her fired up and check it out. Run a bunch of benchmarks on it, and I'm going to review the card separately as well on its own. I'm going to put this card, after I'm done with the setup, I'm going to put this card in my system where I have the 4870 1 gig. And I'm going to run all the same tests that I ran on the 1 gig so we can see how the performances are. And that'll be a separate, totally separate review in itself. But that's about it. Let me take some still pictures and I'll fire it up. So that's a Smooth Creations LanShark.